What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, we are back with some more cricket match reviews here on this fine Friday morning. By the way, I had just finished recording my cricket memes episode, so if you haven't checked that out, it'll probably be up after this match review. But hey, Bangladesh versus India, the second test, day one, is officially finished. Of course, India are looking for the sweep here. Did lose the ODI series that I don't think, look, it was a great series of cricket, but I don't think everyone was expecting Bangladesh to win that. They did, and now they come into this test cricket. Look, they were really under par in that first test. Bangladesh just got trundled out with the ball. India bowled really well, had centuries. Pujara and Gill led the way. And Bangladesh, they're into bat first here, and they are all out for 227 on day one. They really did have just one guy that got them through. Actually, firstly, before I get into the game, what the hell am I doing? Subscribe if you guys are new, leave a like, and comment down below your current opinions on the match. You got an opinion? You think someone's playing well or not playing well? You want to congratulate Unadkat for playing again after 12 years? You want to be angry at the BCCI for dropping Kuldeep Yadav after winning man of the match? You do as you please in the comments, because I will join in with you. But hey, let's get straight into it, guys. Bangladesh into bat first, and let's get into it. I've got my notes here that I have written down from the match yesterday, so a few of these might be... You guys know when, like, you might write notes for class or something, or whatever. You write notes in general, and sometimes you write them, like, hours ago, and then you read it again, and you're thinking, am I, like, specially stupid? Because... some of these just make no sense because I don't know, I leave out words, but let's just jump into it. I don't know where I'm going with this. Bangladesh into bat first. Shanto goes for 27 and Zakir Hassan. I actually had something written here. I had, Siraj dropped Zakir Hassan for a golden duck with his first ball. It probably should have been taken. I wouldn't say it was a standard catch, but it should have been taken in there. Finally, Zakir Hassan was removed, and it was the first wicket of the game. You got the man Jaydev Unadkat with just a nice delivery. Wasn't expecting it to be that short, was the man Hassan. And Unadkat got his first wicket in 12 years. A big moment for him. Shanto went for 24. Mominul ul Haq. Wait, not the ul. Mominul Haq. I don't know why I said the ul Haq. Mominul was their best bat by a long, long way. Just needed some other guys to kind of stick around him and build a bigger partnership. Put together a nice little partnership with Shakib and then Mushfiqur, but just really couldn't get anything substantial going. Even Lytton Das gave him a little bit of, hope, but Mominul, he just looked by far the best batsman out there, was reading all the conditions, and was surprised that he was dropped or wasn't even playing in game one. He averages almost 40 in test cricket, so did find it a bit weird that he did end up getting dropped. He was also dropped at one point, I think, right? Oh, that's right. So I did, I forgot. I just had a little flashback about it, and I did write something down about it. I said an almost amazing catch from Rishabh to remove Mominul was actually a dropped catch when I think he was on... 15 or 20 or something like that. So did get dropped, cost them a little bit of runs in the end. Shakib, he went for 16. Mushfiqur was able to put together a tiny partnership there. Lytton Das, he just came out with nothing but just intent to put the ball for a boundary. And unfortunately, that's Lytton Das's undoing sometimes, is that, he can play just some of the most beautiful, sexiest, just arousing cricket shots that you may ever see. And then he'll play a shot you just don't understand. I mean, again, did I ever written anything down about this? I wish I could just stick my phone to my laptop so I could just read it on the side, but we're not that high tech over here, so we gotta do it, do as you please. But yeah, look, Shakib 16, Mushfiqur 26, Das came with intent, goes for 25, Mehdi Hassan 15. I mean, faced 50 deliveries, just kept trying to get Mominul back on strike. Nurul Hassan 6. The tail end was really just destroyed by the Indian bowlers. Umesh Yadav and Ashwin were by far the best two with the ball. And hey, I mean, look, other than Mominul, there wasn't a lot to go off with this batting order. Again, I don't think I've got much written down here that that comes up. Unadkat's second wicket. Who was that to? Mushfiqur Rahim. Yeah, it just shaped away late and he nicked off. It was a really good delivery. And Jadev really did seem to be the only paceman that was getting lots of bounce. Like, Siraj and Umesh were getting bounce, but Yadav Unadkat, he was bowling express at one point, and getting lots of bounce, and it really ended up taking him both of his wickets because the batsman just didn't see it coming. The second wicket to Mushfiqur was just so fucking sexy. Like, it just went straight in at him around the wicket, angled it in, and then it just nicked out late, and he went to play it and nicked off for 26. So look, just really solid bowling from the Indians here. Siraj, he goes wicketless, none for 39 off 9. Umesh Yadav, he finished up that tail end. He was looking like a right-handed Mitchell Stark there, 4 for 25 off 15. Unadkat, good to see him back in here, 2 for 50 off 16, of course. You know, I actually seen a photo of the last time Unadkat played Test cricket and the team that he was playing with. It had Gambhir, Sehwag, Dravid, Sachin, Harbhajan. Like, it had that entire 2009 sort of team with it. It's just incredible to see. Like, you just don't give up. Like, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Like, you can live glory days early, but you can come a long way down. And Unadkat's probably learnt a lot of resilience from this, you know, just to keep working hard, not just thinking, oh, if I'm not playing for India, it doesn't mean anything, because now he's back, and you can tell just how much playing for his country meant to him. It's just what you love to see, players who just love doing what they do and playing for their country and representing. 2 for 50 off 16 was pretty good, I thought. Ashwin, 4 for 70 off 20. Again, just finished up that tail end as well. So, and Axar Patel, none for 32 off 12. Justice for Kuldeep Yadav. First and foremost, justice for Kuldeep Yadav, man. Look, I like Axar. I think he's a decent all-rounder. I don't rate him massively with the bat. I mean, look, he's got some good scores under his belt with the bat. And in Asia conditions, it's definitely the best place for him to play and to bat. But man, I just wouldn't have dropped Kuldeep. I wouldn't have dropped him. I know it would have been a bit weird for them to come in with, without that extra batsman in the order, but man, it's really unfair for Kuldeep. And if I'm Kuldeep, I'm getting my citizenship for Ireland and I'm moving out next week. I mean, I'm going to play with the boys in fucking Ireland and drink some beers in Tipperary, and sign a contract over there. I mean, like, does he have to join Sanju Samson over in Ireland or something? Like, holy shit, I mean, you wonder why Indian players get upset with the selectors because of shit like this. Like, how do you win man of the match and then get taken out for the next damn game? Doesn't make sense to me, but I guess you just have to go with the selectors because they picked Unadkat, which was a good feel-good story, and he's doing well, but then they dropped the last man of the match. So, it didn't make a lot of sense to me, but okay, they go with the setup that they think's best. India into bat first, trundling them out for 227. I mean, this is decent from Bangladesh at least. It gives them something to fight for and compete with. You know, it's not like the last game where they were getting trundled out for absolute piss all. So, this is a lot better and only got a few overs under India. So they got to bowl at them under lights. Just got a few overs of spin in there towards the end. KL, it was reported that he was a chance to actually miss this test match with a thumb issue, I think it was, but he's playing. All good for KL, Mr. Orange Cap. And then Shubman Gill, who of course did score that century in the first test, is also out there. So, hey, 19 runs, including extras early. None for 19 after 8. The win predictor says India's an 81% chance to win, which I think's a bit early, but, and then you had Taskin and Shakib bowl some overs. So, hey, matches in the balance after day one. India, can they go above and beyond? I mean, the pitch is there. The pitch is there to make some runs. It's a good spin. I mean, it's a good deck for bowling and batting, I feel. But if I'm a batsman, I'm ready to make some big runs on this deck. And, well, day one would have been the trickiest day with the ball to face. Day two, it's just going to get easier and easier from here on in, I would say. So, hopefully it'll flatten out and just, harden up a little bit, and the ball will carry on to the bat a little bit easier, and you won't have as much, movement and spin. If a couple cracks open up, then the spinners will have something to aim for, but I think the pitch should start to flatten out now. So, look, India, they should be ready to put in a big session with the bat here on day 2. And Bangladesh need early wickets. They don't take early wickets, the game will be done after day 2. So they need to get working, Bangladesh, on day 2. And what I don't want to see from Bangladesh, I don't want to see any spin in the first 10 overs of day 2. I don't want to see any spin. I think Bangladesh sometimes rely too much on their spinners and they go to them so early. I just want to see pace. I want to see pace for, at minimum, the first 8 to 12 overs. Just pace. And then bring in Shakib, bring in Mahedi, and then, work around it. But I don't want to see any spin straight up from Bangladesh because it just lets the batsmen get comfortable in the innings. So you have to bowl short early with some pace stuff and try and get KL and Shutman playing at a ball and see if you can pick up an early wicket or 2. So, hey, that is going to cap off day 1 review. Subscribe if you guys are new. Tune back in tomorrow. I should have a day 2 review. As long as, nothing gets in the way or I still have recording conditions. Expect a day 2 and day 3, day 4, day 5 from me. So, hey, I hope we all enjoyed. Comment down below your current thoughts. And I'll see everyone in the next one.